What's up? It's Meaty Mike. My name's Mike and I love meat. We're firing up the smoker and cooking all kinds of good stuff. Today, we are smoking some legit baby back ribs. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna dive right in here. We have a sexy rack of baby back ribs here. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna have this membrane right on the back, on the underside. You wanna peel that off. If you don't, you're not gonna be able to get your rub in. It's just not gonna be flavorful. So what you wanna do, get your butter knife, get a screwdriver, get Nanny's knitting needles, whatever you got. Just go right in there, cut a hole. Get a paper towel, you just rip it right off. Just like that. Alright, so we got the skin off the back end. Now, this is where you're going to apply your rubs. Use your favorite kind of rub. It doesn't really matter what you use. I'm going to go with a honey hickory and then also an original rub from Rib Rack. I'm going to start, apply it liberally. You know, we want a lot of rub. This is where all your flavors coming in. So just get it nice and deep like that. Do the top end. Rub it on in. Flip her over. Same thing on the other side. We'll go back over on this side and do one more. So we got our honey hickory rub on there. Now I'm going to get the Rib Rack. We're going to do the same thing. Get her on there. You're going to have a nice, colorful, beautiful rack of ribs. Flip it over. Do it again on this side. Got little chunkies in there. Just how Daddy likes it. You got a beautiful rack of ribs here. Oh my God, it's beautiful. We're gonna go pop this in the smoker. So let's go outside. We'll show you what we're doing from here. All right, so I got my trusty Masterbuilt smoker set up out here. Let's go check it out. All right, so how we're gonna cook these is called the 3-2-1 method. I got this puppy up at 225 degrees, smoke's roaring, pouring out. As far as woods go, hickory is always great with ribs. That's what I'm gonna start out with. I'll probably finish with some mesquite, but we'll go with hickory to start it out. We got the ribs on the rack here like this, meat side up. We're gonna cook it like this for 3 hours, and then we'll come back and check it out and get to step number 2. All right, so we just got our ribs out of the smoker after 3 hours. They're looking great. They got that beautiful crust on there. They look awesome. So now what we're gonna wanna do, you wanna get some butter, some honey, and some brown sugar. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get a couple slabs of butter here. Got them all nice and cut up. We're gonna lay them out right across this tin foil. We're gonna get a nice line of honey. Then we're gonna get some brown sugar. Don't be cheap on it now. Top side up, right on there, and then we're gonna get a couple more slabs. And we're gonna do the same thing. Get your honey. She is a beaut. So what this is gonna do, we're gonna wrap this nice and tight. And what this is gonna do, this is gonna tenderize the meat. It's just gonna cook in that butter, in that honey, and in that brown sugar. You wanna make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want anything dripping out. All right, so you got your ribs nice and airtight in this foil. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go pop it back in the smoker. Keep it at 225. You don't need your wood chips going because it's not gonna get in there at all. We're gonna do this for 2 hours. So that's part of the 3-2-1 method. So let's plop it in the smoker for 2 hours and then we'll check on it again. All right, so it's been 2 hours. We just took this out of the smoker. We're gonna unwrap it and see what we got. These look awesome. Oh, they're nice and tender. Last thing we're gonna do, get your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm going with Rib Rack Original. This is gonna be really good with the rubs that we use. It's gonna be awesome. Lay it on there, rub it in. Yes. When I said these are gonna be legit, they're gonna be legit. Man, they're falling off the bone already. Oh. So that's it. Rub your sauce in. We're gonna put them back in the smoker for an hour, and then we're gonna take them out and get ready to eat. I am gonna change the wood and put in some mesquite to finish it off, but other than that, we'll keep it at 225 and then we're good to go. All right, so we just pulled these out of the smoker. It's been 6 hours, a long day of smoking. The sauce is sticking to the meat fall off the bone. You can literally just pull it right off. That's ridiculous. Throw some more sauce on there. Do whatever you gotta do. So tender. The meat is sweet. Sauce complements the rub. Unreal. It's everything you want in a smoked rib. Alright, so appreciate you watching this. If you were thinking about smoking ribs, weren't sure if you could or didn't know what to do, you gotta do it. These are legit. You gotta try them. So come back. We're gonna be smoking all kinds of stuff. This is one of many. I'm gonna go finish eating these now.